إن الحمد لله أحمده تعالى وأستغفره وأعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وخليله. بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وكشف الغمة وجاهد في سبيل دينه حتى أتاه اليقين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليك يا رسول الله. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم، وعنده مفاتح الغيب لا يعلمها إلا هو، ويعلم ما في البر والبحر، وما تسقط من ورقة إلا يعلمها، ولا حبة في ظلمات الأرض ولا رطب ولا يابس إلا في كتاب مبين. وهو الذي يتوفاكم بالليل ويعلم ما جرحتم بالنهار، ثم يبعثكم فيه ليقضى أجل مسمى، ثم إليه مرجعكم ثم ينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون. وهو القاهر فوق عباده ويرسل عليكم حفظة حتى إذا جاء أحدكم الموت توفته رسلنا وهم لا يفرطون، ثم ردوا إلى الله مولاهم الحق ألا له الحكم وهو أسرع الحاسبين. أما بعد، يقول الحق تبارك وتعالى: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا، وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا فلعلك باخع نفسك على آثارهم إن لم يؤمنوا بهذا الحديث أسفا إنا جعلنا ما على الأرض زينة لها لنبلوهم أيهم أحسن عملا وإنا لجاعلون ما عليها صعيدا جرزا. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, these 8 verses I recited to you from the beginning of Surah Al-Kahf. How important these 8 verses, and how important Surah Al-Kahf. This surah tells you the story of man on this earth. And that's why the Prophet ﷺ recommended to every Muslim before Jummah prayer, from Fajr of Jummah till before Maghrib, to recite this surah, 110 verses, to read it. Number 1, the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever read Surah Al-Kahf in a day of Jum'ah, كانت له مغفرة بين الجمعتين. So if you read it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive you between the 2 Jum'ah. So He will forgive you between this Jum'ah and the next Jum'ah. And He also said, whoever recites Surah Al-Kahf, it will come to him as nur, as light in the day of judgment. And also He said, whoever recites Surah Al-Jumu'ah, it will protect him from the false Messiah. Very important. Why is that? Why the Prophet ﷺ in 3 different hadiths insists the importance of Surah Al-Kahf? We'll examine the first 8 verses. Surah Al-Kahf sets the faith and aqeedah of the Muslim. So number one purpose of the surah, it's straighten out our iman and faith and aqeedah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the first verse, Alhamdulillahi alladhi anzala ala abdihi al-kitab wa lam yaj'al lahu 'iwaja. Praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who sent this book, the final revelation. الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا. The book is not crooked. The book is straightforward. The book will take you from this dunya to Jannah in the hereafter, inshallah. And that's why praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are so lucky as a nation of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to receive this revelation, the final revelation. Alhamdulillah, thanked Allah. الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب, the final revelation. ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما قائما ذو قيمة. It has value. It has beauty in it. It has فيه شفاء. It has mercy. It has guidance. When the jinn listened to it, قالوا إنا سمعنا قرآنا عجبا. When jinn listened to it, we said, we had heard a wonderful Quran. No one was sent to them. They just passed. When the Prophet ﷺ was reciting it, قالوا إنا سمعنا قرآنا عجبا يهدي إلى الرشد. The first thing in the Quran, it guides to the straight path. يهدي إلى الرشد ولن نشرك بربنا أحدا. When they heard it, they believed, and they said, we will never go back to shirk again. This is why it's qayyiman. The purpose of the Quran, the purpose of this surah is straight in the aqeedah. The beginning, Alhamdulillahi alladhi anzala ala abdihi al-kitaba wa lam yaj'al lahu 'iwaja qayyiman, straightforward. And at the end, same thing. قُلْ إِنَّمَا أَنَا بَشَرٌ مِثْلُكُمْ. Tell them I'm a human being like you. يُوحَى إِلَيْهِ. I'm only a human. But only Allah chose me to give me revelation. أَنَّمَا إِلَهُكُمْ إِلَهٌ وَاحِدٌ. This is the conclusion of the surah. Beginning at the end is the same. Faith and aqeedah. إِلَهُكُمْ إِلَهٌ وَاحِدٌ. Allah is only one. قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فمن كان يؤمن بالله فمن كان يرجو لقاء الله فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا. Whoever want to meet Allah فليعمل عمل, brothers and sisters. Actions and behaviors, righteous deed, not talk, not vain talk. We are tired of talking. فَلْيَعْمَلْ عَمَلًا صَالِحًا. He will do wonderful work for Islam. وَلَا يُشْرِكْ. And he will never take partners or association with Allah. وَلَا يُشْرِكْ بِعِبَادَةِ رَبِّهِ أَحَدًا. That's the first purpose of the surah. Second purpose is to define, once you have faith and iman inside you, Allah teaches you in this surah how to think, how to reflect, what actions should you take. وَيُنذِرَ, and He will warn. وَيُنذِرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا. And Allah warned those people of the book that they say Allah had a son. وَقَالَتِ الْيَهُودُ عُزَيْرٌ ابْنُ اللَّهِ. The Jews say Uzair the son of Allah. وَقَالَتِ النَّصَارَى الْمَسِيحُ ابْنُ اللَّهِ. And the Christians said Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, the son of Allah. ذَلِكَ قَوْلُهُمْ بِأَفْوَاهِهِمْ. Allah warned them how to reflect. وَيُنذِرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا مَا لَهُمْ بِهِ مِنْ عِلْمٍ. Have they seen Allah getting married and have a son? They have no knowledge of that. وَلَا لِآبَائِهِمْ. If you ask one of them, why do you do that? Why do you take partners? Don't you reflect? Allah wants you to reflect and think. Some people say, yeah, this is for the Jews. No, my dear brothers, this is for Muslims too. Muslims need to think and reflect on this beautiful Quran. وَيُنذِرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا مَا لَهُمْ بِهِ مِنْ عِلْمٍ. علم, knowledge. You have to have knowledge. You have to have information. You have to have brain to reflect and understand this deed. مَا لَهُمْ بِهِ مِنْ عِلْمٍ. And if you ask him, why did you learn that? Because my father taught me. My grandfather taught me. وَلَا لِآبَائِهِمْ كَبُرَتْ كَلِمَةً تَخْرُجُ مِنْ أَفْوَاهِهِمْ إِنْ يَقُولُونَ إِلَّا كَاذِبًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, this is a word that just come out of their mouth. It's a lie. They lie to people. Christians lie. Jews lie. And unfortunately, some Muslims do lie as well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not send to warn only the Jews and the Christians, but to warn every human being. وَيُنذِرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا مَا لَهُمْ بِهِ مِنْ عِلْمٍ وَلَا لِآبَائِهِمْ كَبُرَتْ كَلِمَةً تَخْرُجُ مِنْ أَفْوَاهِهِمْ إِنْ يَقُولُونَ إِلَّا كَاذِبًا. How to think, how to reflect Islamically, how to take this faith and aqidah and apply it in your daily action and behavior and come up with something good for humanity. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam spent 13 years in Mecca teaching the Sahaba this قُلْ إِنَّمَا أَنَا بَشَرٌ مِثْلُكُمْ يُوحَى إِلَيَّ أَنَّمَا إِلَهُكُمْ إِلَهٌ وَاحِدٌ. To teach them faith and aqidah. 13 years to teach that, Ya Prophet? 13 years? Yes. Because if iman and aqidah goes correct in your heart, everything else will be corrected. At the time of the Prophet ﷺ, the women used to make tawaf around the Kaaba naked, pornography. Prophet didn't ask any of the Sahaba, go and remove them or do any of that. They have 313 or 319 idols, and every tribe comes and worship idols. Did the Prophet ﷺ tell the Sahaba, go ahead and break all the idols? He could have done that like Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. He didn't. But the Prophet focused on building men with faith, building a new generation of faith and understanding and reflection. That was his job. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً. Allah will send the Prophet ﷺ as a mercy لِلْعَالَمِينَ, to everything, to every human being, to the jinn, to everything. Allah sent this Prophet as mercy, رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. So he spent this 13 years teaching Umar. What is the meaning of La ilaha illallah? Umar, the man that when he had a daughter, she's 8 years old, carried her to the desert, dug a hole, buried her in it, and kept putting dirt on her alive until she died. That's Umar. How to take this jahiliyyah out of his heart, how to take this ignorance out of his heart, and make him Umar ibn al-Khattab, that the shayateen used to be scared of him. To build this kind of man. Prophet ﷺ took all these Sahaba under his wing to teach him faith, to teach him iman. This is what we lacking, brothers and sisters, nowadays. True faith, true iman, true aqidah, true practicing, not saying, practicing. Underline that a million line. وَيُنذِرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا مَا لَهُمْ بِهِ مِنْ عِلْمٍ وَلَا لِآبَائِهِمْ كَبُرَتْ كَلِمَةً تَخْرُجُ مِنْ أَفْوَاهِهِمْ إِنْ يَقُولُونَ إِلَّا كَاذِبًا. Look at the Prophet ﷺ. He tried with Quraysh, he tried with his uncle, he tried with Abu Talib, he tried with Abu Lahab, he tried with Walid ibn al-Mughira. He loves his family and he loved his tribe so hard that he was so upset that they don't believe. He tried with the Jews. He tried with the Christians. And he said, these are the people of the book. They have no knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let me try harder with them. And everybody rejected him and called him names. Called him a magician. Called him a liar. Called him a madman. Called him all sorts of things. Fought him all the time. And he's making dua for them. You remember when he's coming from Ta'if, they stone him and he's bleeding. And then, you know, the angel of the mountains come to him and says, Ya Muhammad, Allah yaqra'uka salam, Allah give you salam. And he say, tell us, I will, you know, close the two mountains and I'll kill all of them. Just for Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If he was angry man or retaliate, he would say, yes, these bad people, kill all of them. Noah said that. رَبِّ لَا تَذَرْ عَلَى الْأَرْضِ مِنَ الْكَافِرِينَ دَيَّارٍ. Oh my Lord, do not leave one person on the face of the earth, just kill all of them. Allah did. He drowned every human being by the dua of Sayyidina Nuh. Prophet ﷺ could have done the same exact thing. What did he say? Because he's a mercy. He said one thing. لَعَلَّ اللَّهَ يُخْرِجُ مِنْ أَصْلَابِهِمْ مَنْ يَقُولُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm not worried about the old generation. They are brain dead. But maybe their offspring, someone will come out and say, La ilaha illallah. But he mean La ilaha illallah understanding what it means. So the Prophet, after all of this, he's sad. He's upset. He's killing himself to make this da'wah reach the one who loves. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَلَعَلَّكَ بَاخِعٌ نَفْسَكَ عَلَى آثَارِهِمْ إِن لَّمْ يُؤْمِنُوا بِهَذَا الْحَدِيثِ أَسَفًا. Asafa, sorrow, sad, upset that those people, do you know this is the truth? Do you know this is Islam? But they don't behave like one. Why? Asafa, he was killing himself trying to make those people understand. فَلَعَلَّكَ بَاخِعٌ نَفْسَكَ عَلَى آثَارِهِمْ إِن لَّمْ يُؤْمِنُوا بِهَذَا الْحَدِيثِ أَسَفًا. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you the third purpose of this surah. We said number one is faith. Number one, how to reflect and think. Now my daddy said, my grandpa said, this said, my culture said. No, how to reflect. You have a mind, you're responsible for yourself. Third, Allah wants you. How do you weigh things? How do we weigh life? Do I love this brother better than that brother because he's richer? Do I love this brother better than this brother because it's beneficial to me? Allah said no. إِنَّا جَعَلْنَا مَا عَلَى الْأَرْضِ زِينَةً لَهَا. What we made on earth, from all this beautification and all things that we enjoy, rivers and trees and homes and lands and animals and all of that. This is zina, decoration. إِنَّا جَعَلْنَا مَا عَلَى الْأَرْضِ زِينَةً لَهَا. Why? لِنَبْلُوَهُمْ, to test us. The purpose of our living, brothers and sisters, is to be tested, to see what we choose. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَالَّذِي خَلَقَكُمْ, indeed Allah created all of you. فَمِنْكُمْ مُؤْمِنٌ وَمِنْكُمْ كَافِرٌ. Some of you choose to be a believer, some choose to be a kafir. وَاللَّهُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. What did Allah say? وَاللَّهُ بِمَا تَقُولُونَ وَاللَّهُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ بَصِيرٌ. Allah sees what you do, not what you say. It's like when you teach your children, son, smoking is cancerous, smoking is forbidden, it's bad, it's this and that. And then he goes in the balcony and smokes a cigarette. What do you think your son or daughter will look at? What you say, he'll ignore 100% if you say the rest of your life. But they see what you do, and exactly they're going to copy you. You are a smoker, your kids will be a smoker. You are a fornicator, your kids will be a fornicators. You are a liar, your kids will be a liar. Same thing. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells that the way, إِنَّا جَعَلْنَا مَا عَلَى الْأَرْضِ زِينَةً. Zina could be taken down. لِنَبْلُوَهُمْ أَيُّهُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا. So the measure, who among us, the best of behavior, the best of conduct, the best of action, أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا. Please understand that, brother. عَمَلًا, not قَوْلًا. Action, behavior. People get up and do things. وَإِنَّا لَجَاعِلُونَ مَا عَلَيْهَا صَعِيدًا جُرُزًا. And we're going to finish that. Allah will blow up the earth in the day of judgment. Nothing will be left. The mountains will be blown away. The rivers will be blown away. The seas, everything. And you'll come back to Allah. وَلَقَدْ جِئْتُمُونَا كَمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَوَّلَ مَرَّةٍ بَلْ زَعَمْتُمْ أَن لَّن نَّجْعَلَ لَكُمْ مَوْعِدًا. You thought there is no time. But there will be time for every one of you to come to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the beauty of the surah, the concentration. Then the surah will continue on to tell you your life. 5 things in the surah that focus on fitna, the test. Number 1 test. Test of youth, strength. When you reach puberty and you continue till age 40, 45, that time of strength. Say 15 to 45, 30 years of futuwa. What did you do with that? That's the first thing you'll be asked when you're married. وَعَنْ شَبَابِهِ فِيمَا أَبْلَاهُ. And his youth, what did he do with his youth? Islam. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell us a story. إِنَّهُمْ فِتْيَةٌ آمَنُوا بِرَبِّهِمْ وَزِدْنَاهُمْ هُدًى. Will tell us a story of the fitna. Of what? Youth. Second fitna. Surah mentioned it too. To educate us and to teach us. Money. Is money in the Quran? Absolutely. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the same surah says, مَا فَرَّطْنَا فِي الْكِتَابِ مِنْ شَيْءٍ. That's why Allah wants us to read the Quran continuously. Not just in Ramadan or put it as a golden thing and wear it around our necks. No. The Quran to be kept in the heart and reflect on a behavior to become a good human being, a good model to other people. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us the story of money. Rich man, poor man exists all the time. وَاضْرِبْ لَهُمْ مَثَلًا رَجُلَيْنِ. Two different men. جَعَلْنَا لِأَحَدِهِمَا جَنَّتَيْنِ مِنْ أَعْنَابٍ. One was rich, one was poor, and we see the dialogue that goes between them. And Allah tells you what's the victory at the end. Third, Allah tells us about knowledge. Knowledge is so important. So many of us finish degrees, a bachelor, or master, or PhD, and then they stop. Well, you finish your degree, my friend, in your age, in the 20s. And from 20 till he dies, 60, 70, he goes, no more knowledge, not increase anything. So Allah tells us that we should seek knowledge until we die. There's a hadith, اطلب العلم من المهد إلى اللحد. Seek knowledge from birth to death. You say, I'm old, I'm retiring. Every time I hear a Muslim say, I'm retiring at age 60 or 65, I laugh at this brother. I really do. Why? Why do I laugh at him? So brother, you mocking our older brothers? No. Because show me in the Quran that Allah tell you that you should retire. When you are 60, 65, you have 40, 45 years of experience that you can share it with the youth to build them. Allah said, إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ retiring. I'm making on earth somebody who will retire. No. إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. A trustee. Someone to represent Allah. So the older you get, the more experience you have, the more you should share with people. So the older you get, the more you should be active. Not the older you get, you become just go in the home and lay down and die. That's not what Islam is all about. Allah wants you to work. Allah wants you to move. So this is fitnat al-ilm. And then fitnat al-shaytan. Shaytan. Inna al-shaytana kana lakum adu. Shaytan is our enemy. فَاتَّخِذُوهُ عَدُوًا. Take him as an enemy. Don't take him your friend. How many shaitan you have as your friend? Shayateen al-insi wal-jinn. We have ins, shaitan. We have jinn, shaitan. يُوحِي بَعْضُهُمْ their friends. زُخْرُفَ الْقَوْلِ غُرُورًا. They gather together and work. So Allah tells us the story of the shaitan. And how the shaitan told Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, فَبِعِزَّتِكَ. I swear by your honor, Ya Allah, لَأُغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. How do we deal with that? And number 5, the test of power. People who are humble and nice, elect me, elect me. We can hear now between the Republican and the Democratic, elect me, I am. I don't know who to vote for. They're both liars. So how do you vote to someone? You see, Allah tells us about that too in Surah Al-Kahf. Dhul Qarnayn. The beautiful king that was just, went from east, west, north to south and spread peace on earth. Real peace, not phony peace. Allah teach us that as well. Why these 5 things? Because these are the 5 obstacles that come to Muslims. Time is running out. But inshallah, we'll take every story that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us to live, and we'll reflect on it to strengthen our iman and to strengthen our aqidah and to strengthen our behavior and actions. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. My dear brothers, there's nothing in this life better than the Quran. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه. This book, no doubt about it. هدى للمتقين. أخي, make the Quran in front of you. Whoever make the Quran in front of him, ساقاه إلى الجنة. He will lead you to Jannah. Whoever make the Quran behind him, he will deliver you to the hellfire. من حكم به عدل. Whoever take the Quran to judge from it, he becomes just. ومن تكلم به صدق. Whoever talk about the Quran, he telling the truth. So my dear brothers and sisters, let's fix our aqidah. And a huge part of our aqidah is our behavior and action. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم اجعلنا من الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه. اللهم اهدنا بفضلك فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك اللهم لنا فيما أعطيت. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وأقنا